We are in black and white today because today on the top 100 movies poster challenge, we are talking about a film from 1902. Film number 8 on the top 100 movie poster challenge, and the film we are talking about is A Trip to the Moon. So for those of you that haven't seen A Trip to the Moon, I'm sure there is going to be quite a few of you that haven't. This is what it's about. A Trip to the Moon, 1902. The name for it in French is Le Voyage dans la Lune, directed by Georges Méliès. Professor Barbenfouillis and 5 of his colleagues from the Academy of Astronomy traveled to the moon aboard a rocket propelled by a giant cannon. Once on the lunar surface, the bold explorers faced the many perils hidden in the caves of the mysterious planet. So, the runtime for the film is only 15 minutes long. So, these days, a film that is 15 minutes, it probably wouldn't be classed as a film. It'll probably be more classed as a short now. But let me give you my thoughts and feedback on the film. So it's going to be hard to critique it fairly because the film is from 1902. First thing I noticed that there wasn't actually acting when it comes to monologue. So the characters weren't actually talking to each other, verbally, that is anyway. So the film was actually narrated all the way through. And it was almost like a play, and there's like set builds, and the set builds are very clear, very, very clear and obvious. So it might have not been for the time, of course, but in today's day and age, you can actually tell what was a set build. Nothing was actually filmed on location, all completely made from sets and props and stuff. The film, it was a weird film because it is very hard to analyze and critique it. The biggest concern I had was the science towards the film. So you had these astronomers that fly up to the moon, and they go into some capsule, like rocket ship, and they get fired up into space to the moon by a cannon. I think you have in total like 11 women who pushed the ship into a cannon, and then the cannon fires away and lands on the moon. And the logic I struggled to obtain was how were like 8 to 11 women pushing a giant rocket ship onto this cannon. So that was a very, very illogical. I'm not sure if it was tongue-in-cheek and not as literal as I am talking about. And then when the astronomers do land on the moon, they just start walking about and they go to sleep, and they're just in regular clothes. They're in their astronomy clothes. The thought of gravity doesn't cross their mind at all. Another thing that was quite clear and obvious was the transitions. The transitions were a real struggle in this film. They wasn't snappy. They wasn't very clear. It was almost like a stumble to the next scene rather than a smooth transition. It was almost generous to call it transition, but of course, for the time, for 1902, you cannot fault the work that went into the film. It's also worth noting in a more sinister way that with the film being in 1902, everyone that was in production on the film, everyone that starred in the film, everyone that composed the film, the script, everything, of course, they've all passed away now due to how long ago the film was, which is quite an eerie thing to think about. Like, everyone who worked in that film, everyone is gone. So yeah, that was a really weird take from the film as well. Overall, I'm going to give the film a 1 star out of 5. I'm not a cinephile. I'm not an expert when it comes to film. I can really appreciate the work and the time that they're putting to get this film together, especially for its time. It was an easy watch. I'm not going to say it was a difficult watch, but just comparing it as a film, would I watch it again? Probably not. Am I glad I watched it? I am. I am very much so glad that I did watch the film. I'm happy to tick that one off my list. I think the average Letterboxd rating was 4. Yeah, so it got 4 stars on average. So I've definitely brought it down a bit with 1. Let's have a look at some other Letterboxd reviews and see what they say. Another review comes from Mark GG. He gave it half a star, and his review of it was bullshit. So very, very plain and simple there. Now this one I do actually agree with. It was by Sebastian Cara. He's given it half star, and he said the moon's face makes me irrationally angry. I tell you what, when you see the moon's face, it is really, really freaky. I have to say, there is a picture of the moon on the posters. And with Letterboxd now, I have signed up to the Patreon, so you can choose your own poster, which is really nice. But if you do, I will try and put the photo of the moon from A Trip to the Moon, and it's a really, really freaky looking moon. So let's get up the movie number generator then. Should I put us back in color? I think why not? 1902 is over with. So let's get the movie number generator up. There we go. So we are on the board. What would I like? I'd like something 70 plus, please. Am I in the mood for a saga? Yes and no. I'm not. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't be against a saga. Anyway, let's press stop. 3, 2, 1. Number 46. So, I have no idea what. Normally, I have like a rough idea of what they're going to be, but number 46, I've not got a clue. So I'll be right back and see what number 46 is. Okay, so we are back, and I have got number 46, and I am very excited. It's a film I can't believe I've not watched before. It's a film that is sci-fi, and it's probably one of the best sci-fi films ever. And for some reason, I've just never got around to watching it. So we are going to be watching The Thing next up. So very, very excited for that. Funny enough, I think they have just announced The Thing Funko Pop. So I might have to have a little look at that one. But yeah, I'm really excited now to watch The Thing. So hopefully we'll get the ball rolling a bit more with the 100 movie poster challenge. So yeah, really cool to watching that one. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you have seen A Trip to the Moon, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you haven't seen it, it's available on Amazon Prime to watch, just 15 minutes. So if you do want to watch it and then reflect on my review, and then we can actually have a discussion in the comment section below. So yeah, it's on Amazon Prime if you do want to check it out. But anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you checking out one of my videos today. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like today's video, do consider dropping me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.
Ooh, baby, I love your way. Wanna tell you I love your way.